Anyway, clear signs this morning that the housing boom is over, with a new report showing house prices have fallen in almost every capital city. We're joined by the report's author and chief economist for Domain, Dr. Andrew Wilson. Doc, good morning to you.
Hi, Carl.
Talk us through these figures.
Well, look, we've seen falling house prices in all capital cities. The exception is Hobart and Melbourne. Melbourne is clearly the strongest capital city housing market at the moment. 14 consecutive quarters of growth in Melbourne, but most other capital city housing markets certainly flat and falling. OK, well,
this has been coming for a while. Everyone's been saying the market's got to tip over and it's got to go back. In Sydney particularly, we've seen some fairly dramatic falls in some parts, but not on the North Shore. So how do you sort of weigh all that up?
Well, it's a two-speed market in Sydney. Definitely the lower north is holding up the market, but tighter lending conditions. We saw higher interest rates last year for investors and then owner-occupiers. And of course, we have flat interest rates, 11 months in a row, steady rates, and no real incomes growth in the economy. So we just don't have the energy to push prices up.
The median house price in Sydney has fallen below $1 million.
Well, it's a little sad, I guess, but...
It's only 5,000 in it, though.
Well, perhaps I think we'll end up close to the million by the end of the year, but look, good news for first-home buyers, is it not? Falling house prices are always good news for first-home buyers. I think this year we'll see more first-home buyers in the market than we did last year.
OK, so it's getting easier for them to get in?
Well, it certainly is, and the horror is always rising prices for first-home buyers. The prospect now is for very flat prices growth going forward and more first-home buyers in the market. Good news.
Good news, and the interest rates are pretty low at the moment too.
Well, they are, and maybe we'll get a cut sooner rather than later as well, so more good news.
Good on you, Doc. Geez, you're convincing us to get in, aren't you? Yeah. Good on you, mate. Thank you. Sylvia.
He's a real estate agent.
Exactly.
I reckon.
Bye.
He's not a real estate agent.
He's a real estate specialist.
He's an economist.
And that as well.
It's like being called a journalist.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to call him that.
Thank you.